All right, so how do we use medicinal mushrooms? So in my first video, I talked about what I do first thing in the morning with my water. Now, if you're making a smoothie later on in the morning or the afternoon, then one of the other options that you can do is you can add in Purica Chaga protein powder. So this is a really beautiful one. So you can get natural, you can get chocolate, you can get vanilla. And what I do is I add this, and then you can also add in whatever mushrooms that you want. So let's say you are having really low energy, or you're an athlete, or you're needing to get out and do something active, but you have adrenal problems, then cordyceps is definitely something that you might want to look into. Because cordyceps is really awesome for helping with boosting energy and just really supporting the adrenals. So I'll put in a couple of capsules of this. Now you can also get powder. In Canada, we are so lucky because there's so many different, a few different really good mushroom companies. So I love Purica. I definitely use these guys a lot with everything. There's also New Earth Organics. There's also Harmonic Arts. So we have a variety of different mushroom companies out here. So lucky to have this. So you can either do it in capsules, or you can do it powder, doesn't matter. Utilize it based on your needs. If you have a lower immune system, definitely boost that up. Then we have chaga. So if you also want more energy, master antioxidant, I will put in 2 capsules of this. And then lion's mane to keep my brain nice and focused, I'll put 2 capsules of this. If you want just a whole system of mushrooms, then there's Immune 7, or there is 360, complete 360. So those ones are amazing from Purica as well. So I will add in those. And then I'm gonna add in some berries, and then we're gonna mix this up. All right, and we're gonna add in half a frozen banana, and then organic strawberries. And you guys, I put water, because I don't need the extra sugar, so I don't put in almond milk, coconut milk, definitely don't put in juice. But that's up to you. If you guys want to add any of that, then that's fine. Some organic mango. Then I'm also going to put in a half an avocado, and then we're going to blend this up. And then this is the 360 that I do. If you don't want to add all those, you just want one complete one for your family, then this one's really great. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, and yes, it's morning. And yes, I'm putting it in a wine glass, but that's why it makes me feel more special this way. So good. As I'm getting myself super messy. Now, you guys, a lot of you guys have asked like what other kind of protein powders that I utilize. So if I'm not using the Purica one, then I'm going to use the Garden of Life. I don't like to do whey. Years ago, I did a lot of whey, but you know, I just feel a lot more heavy with it. It's also a lot of brands, unless you get a very particular brand of whey protein, a lot of them almost feel like sludge in the intestines. And, you know, it's not so much the lactose that a lot of people have an intolerance with, but it's the casein. And there's a lot of studies with casein and the negative effects on the body too. So there you go. So that is smoothie. Okay, we are going to make recharged coffee. So if you are not familiar with my recharged coffee and what I do in the mornings, then here you go. I am inviting you guys to take a look at what I do. So boiled my water, put my coffee grinds in here, organic coffee grinds. I highly recommend organic, you guys, because you don't have the mold toxins, the pesticides that tend to reside in regular coffee beans. And as we all know, there's a big company. We all like the coffee, but now they've been bought out by Monsanto. So I really try to avoid that coffee and all of the crap that it probably entails. So anyways, you're going to pour your coffee, and then for our medicinal mushrooms, you choose what medicinal mushroom you love the best. Today, I'm going to use chaga because it is cold outside, and as I said before, for some reason, I don't know why, but chaga tends to rev me up. I feel warmer, I feel more energized, I feel really good for my skin because it helps with the elasticity. So we're going to break open and put in 4 capsules of this. Then we are going to do a teaspoon of MCT oil. And I love this fat because it really helps to keep your insulin levels balanced. It helps with, it's a really good for antimicrobial, as I can talk because I haven't had my coffee yet. Also, it's really good for killing yeast in the body, giving more energy. Also, really amazing for the brain. So want to add that in too. Then we're going to add in some trace mineral drops because not only is that actually helping to give more trace minerals to your coffee, but it's actually lowering the surface tension of the coffee so that's not so acidic. So we're going to add in some of that too. And another thing that you can do is you can blend this in a blender if you want to add in some sort of creamer, or if you want to add in some full fat cream. In the past, I have done a lot of full fat coconut cream, the full fat stuff, because it tastes so delicious. And I'll do a teaspoon of that in here too. But lately, I don't know why, but I like my coffee black. So that is how I make my recharged coffee. Hold on a second. You guys need to see these shoes. These are gorgeous shoes. Look at this. For all of you women who appreciate a good shoe, I had to show you. I like it. Okay, so now for all of you folks who want to make a mushroom drink, for your children, obviously the smoothies are a really good option. But another thing that you can do is get some organic dark chocolate. Get some oat milk or almond milk or cashew milk, any of those things, and you're going to boil a cup or 2 cups, depending on how many kids you have, of the almond milk or cashew milk. You're going to add in a nice big scoop of this. Then, to keep the immune system up, I recommend either the Immune 7, I recommend the Complete 60 by Purica, or you can do, like I was saying, another mushroom blend by Harmonic Arts, or New Earth Organics. Sorry, I'm still not really thinking properly this morning. So, and you're going to just put in some of that, add this in to keep the kids' immune system up. Now that everybody is, freaking out about immunity and keeping everybody healthy, that is one of the easiest ways to do it. And you guys, don't forget, on a side note, keep your vitamin D levels high with food. You need to take D with food. Take lots of vitamin C. Take care of yourself. Lower your sugar intake, because remember, sugar lowers the immunity massively and creates a whole gamut of other problems within the body. So if you take care of yourself by looking at the foods that you're taking in, higher good sources of fats, good sources of protein, lower carbohydrates and good quality carbohydrates, lower processed sugar or no processed sugar, then you're going to live a much healthier life and avoid all of this crazy flus and things that are going around. So love you guys. Talk to you soon.